This is the greatest drive of Fernando Mendoza's career when he drove Cal 98 yards down the field to beat Stanford. I mean, it doesn't get much further than that. In fact, there's only one spot further than that, and it's 99. The punter, Flintoft, is going to be fired up about it, but he has no idea what's coming for him. Thanos is about to take over. You know, all that's going through his head right now is, there was something in the air tonight, Fernando. And let me tell you, there was something in the air, because on the first play on a 98-yard drive, usually, you're going to want to play it safe. You don't want to take a safety here. Give yourself some breathing room. But Fernando Mendoza says, let me put my sack on the table. We're taking a shot to win this thing. And it doesn't get completed, but there's a flag because there's passer interference, and they're moving the ball 15 yards down the field because this is college and it's not the pros. You don't get the spot of the foul. It just moves 15 yards down the field. And Nicholson's like, what did I just do? And obviously the ref here says pass interference on the defense. And look at bro, he's just like, shit, I'm about to get ripped apart in film tomorrow. And look, you could just tell right here, even though this pass isn't completed, this man is feeling himself. He says, I'm going for the win. I'm going right back to the same guy, and I'm going to try to win this damn thing. And then, offsetting penalties here, so then it's a replay of first down. And Fernando, he's like an old school gunslinger. I'm talking John Wayne style. He just gets the ball right back and says, I'm going to rip this thing right at the sideline, and we're moving the ball 9 yards down the field. That's just chunk yardage. We're chunking it up. We like it chunky here. And then Fernando's going, all right, boys, let's go. Let's go here. We got them on their heels. They don't know what to expect. We're going a little hurry-up offense here. Let's get this play down. Let's get this play. And, unfortunately, they're gonna lose some yardage here because Stanford gets in the backfield and stops them. But hey, this is a big time moment for Fernando. 3rd and 3. Can he make something happen? Stanford defense maybe feeling a little good. Hey, we got to stop. Ladies and gentlemen, if you watched the national championship game, just let me know if you've seen this play before. Short yardage situation. What do? Do you pass the ball? Do you run the ball with the running back? No. Designed quarterback draw. Make it look like he's going to pass it, and he runs it for 5 yards and the first down. And he just says, here you go, ref. Let's go. Hurry up, boys. Let's go. We're running quick. Giddy up. I'm a gunslinger. We're out west, and we're running the hurry-up offense. And the thing about Fernando, he's from Miami, so he's not afraid to put a little seasoning on the ball here. So Stanford says, all right, if you're running the hurry-up, we're sending the cavalry here. We're sending all 5 guys right at you, Fernando, and the offensive line is more or less asleep. So he's got to move out of the pocket quick to not get sacked here. Almost gets tripped up. Somehow finds this guy on the sideline again to move the ball. But unfortunately for Stanford, they're not so smart. Everybody wants to talk about Stanford as a smart school, but look at the coach. He says, you're an idiot. We had 12 guys on the field here. I know Stanford, maybe they don't count as well as these other schools, but it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's the max you can have on the field. They had 12 there. That's a penalty. Cal gets a new set of downs. But typical Stanford meatheads here. They make up for their brain mistake by just using pure muscle and say, boom, blah, 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 blah. I'm going right up the middle, and I'm jacking you up, Fernando Mendoza. And, one thing about Fernando Mendoza is he gets jacked up sometimes, and he got absolutely jacked up here. I mean, they just run right through the middle and jack him up, but he looks totally fine. He just pops right back up and says, all right, look, it's my job to keep driving down the field here, and that's what I'm going to do. We're going to throw a little screen pass, get some yardage here, and make this thing 3rd and manageable. And Mr. Mendoza says, hey, we're having some luck with this hurry-up thing. We're having luck when we're making fast decisions. These dumb Stanford idiots can't keep up when we're making quick decisions here. Let's stay in the hurry-up. But once again, Stanford is not going to use their brains. They're not known for having big brains over at Stanford. They just go full meathead, get a rush on it. Fernando just chucks this one up, almost completed, and now we're looking at 4th down. What do you do on 4th down? Game on the line. Cal says, I know we have 3 timeouts. I know there's 5 minutes left, but we have Fernando Mendoza on our team. We're going to go for it. We're putting our nuts on the line here. Let's see what happens. Giddy up, gunslinger, full rush, coming at him. Last second, gets the pass off, and that's his roommate. He finds his roommate, and that's the thing about being in college. you always know where your roommate is. And you and your roommate in college, you always got a special connection there. Then Fernando says, I don't know if you've read Leviticus, but just like Moses, I am parting this Red Sea right down the middle for some big yardage to put my team in the red zone. Just like Moses, right down the middle of the Red Sea to put our team in the red zone. And good things are going to happen when you do that. Good things are going to happen when you're not afraid to part the Red Sea. Unfortunately, unlike Moses, this Red Sea, not afraid to fight back. It's going to throw some punches back here. And he gets absolutely jacked up here. I mean, he just got annihilated right there. You know what? I'll be the first to tell you, this kid is tough. I mean, watch this replay. He gets absolutely rocked, not once, but twice here. I mean, the offensive line just is going to let this guy full-blown sprint right at Mendoza, and then the second guy comes over and hops back on him. But he's fine. Hey, we're going to throw another screen pass, chunk some yardage up, and then 3rd and long here. What are you going to do? You need to get in the end zone here. 3rd and long. Let's at least, play it safe. Let's try to get some yards here, make this thing 4th and manageable if we need to. Try to get to the sticks. Don't do anything crazy. Don't go for the end zone. But Mendoza brings the boys in, and he says, listen up here. This is what it's all about, boys. We're in college, all right? This is a moment we're going to remember for the rest of our lives. I'm not playing it safe. I'm a gunslinger, baby. John Wayne style. Give me the damn rock, and I am going for the end zone. Perfect pass, and that's a touchdown, baby. Flex on him, Brady, because Mendoza might be going to the Raiders to play for Tom Brady. Brady. So now Cal says, all right, we're up 1. Let's get this 2-point conversion here to make sure Stanford, if they drive down the field and kick it, we're going to overtime. And obviously we like our guy in overtime because he's just an old-fashioned gunslinger. Fernando says, give me the ball. They think I'm going to run it up the middle, right? Oh, classic QB draw. Just kidding. Let me draw the defense, pitch it underneath to the running back, and that's 2 points for Cal. We're up 3. Good luck, Stanford. Good luck, because Fernando Mendoza, he's going crazy arms. Crazy arms. We're excited. We're getting after it. Now it's time for the defense to shine. 3rd and 15 here. Can they make it happen? No, and it's all going to come down to this. 4th and 15. Can Cal get the stop against Stanford? And you already know they get the pressure. They don't have their own Fernando Mendoza. He's just chucking it out of bounds at that point. And that's the game. Cal beats Stanford. Mendoza leads the team 98 yards down the field to victory in one of the greatest Cal comebacks of all time. Phenomenal performance by Fernando Mendoza. And that right there, ladies and gentlemen, is a gunslinger with the heart of a champion.